Okay, it's time to bust another heliocentric ivory tower pseudo-intellectual moron who's obviously he's nameless. He just goes like, "What's the reason? What's the reason?" Actually, he's just trying to cast his little heliocentric spell upon you, you guys. Ooh, we got lightning going on over here. So let's get started. I'm not going to play the whole video. I just watched the first 3 minutes and I'm like, oh, gotta make another video because this guy's casting his spell of heliocentric magic upon you people, and a lot of you people are falling for it. Look at this shit. Of course, going after the, the flat earthers, which is a false dilemma. Fuck you, you old fucking fat man. I bet you're a fucking pervert. Anyway, here we go.
Flat Earth falsities. Plain nonsense. Flat Earthers have lots of questions about how airplanes can work on a spinning, spherical Earth that they seem to think cannot be answered. Well, of course, these questions are based on misconceptions and are easy to answer when you understand some simple scientific principles.
Back up.
Well, of course, these questions are...
Okay, well, so you're going to say that the airplane's actually tilting down like that? Really? Why don't you... Where's the voice of reason behind... Oh, let's find out. A video. Flying high again. Lord Stephen Christ. Let's see what it... If I can find something. Yeah, look at it. Flying high again, nose up. Yeah, this is documented material. You can look it up. And confirmation from a real United Airlines pilot. Yes, we tilt the plane 2.5 degrees up. Another airline pilot was recorded saying that on video. And it is documented, 2.5 degrees up. For the jumbos, the jumbo jets, the Boeings. What else you got? What about a little bit of faster plane? Voice of reason? Is this voice of reason a reason for you enough? Oh, look at a Concave jet. 5.5 degrees up. Yeah. Who are you working for? I'd like you to show your face. If anybody knows this old piece of shit, Voice of Reason's name, give it to me. I will expose this piece of shit. I'd appreciate that. Let's see, Concorde. What else we got here? Where's the Voice of Reason in SR-71 Blackbird? Oh, they tilt 8 degrees up. Yeah, because they would run out of real estate if they were bending down. Or straight. Okay, what else you got to say, old fucking reason, void?
Based on misconceptions and are easy to answer when you understand some simple scientific principles and the physical forces involved. Here are just a few of the most common questions.
Yes?
Number 1. Why does it take the same time to fly east as it does west if the Earth is spinning at 1,000...
Time, okay, he's trying to trick you. Bait and switch. It does not take the same to fly east versus west. As a matter of fact, it takes a little bit longer to go westward. You would think if you're on a rotating spinning ball and the atmosphere was moving in sync with a spinning Earth, you would think that you'd get the current going the other way. You'd get more. It'd be quicker to go westward, but no, it's actually slower. You know why that is? Well, that's because, well, first of all, let's go to a better projection map. Stereographic. You're inside, okay? You're inside the concavity of the Earth. Close that window. Come on, get out of here. And especially in the northern hemisphere, you're going to get a jet stream going from east to west. Or, I'm sorry. Oh, did I say east? No, I meant west to east. So let's go. Let's try to find the wind, air. Oh, height. Pascals. This is toward the ground. I'm just saying. I think it's about 250. Yeah, look at that. See? There we go. We got a westward to eastward movement of the jet stream, which means that the planes are actually going to be slower going toward the west. Documented proof. Ask any pilot. They will tell you the truth about that. But the old fat, he probably plays with his dick, his little dick that he can't see over his fat tummy in the bathroom. He's not going to tell you that part. That's a bait and switch. Anyway, keep going.
1,000 miles per hour. Well, there are 2 reasons that this is not a problem at all.
Really?
Firstly, airplanes fly through air. They require air to generate thrust with...
Oh, they fly through air, and they generate thrust. So, okay, you're going to try to justify that the atmosphere is moving in sync with a rotating Earth. So, okay, you're giving me the example about air and thrust. Interesting.
Propellers or jets to move forward, and to generate lift to stay aloft.
Lift.
And all the atmosphere of the Earth rotates with the Earth.
Exactly.
Due to gravity and friction.
Oh, there's the magic. Due to gravity and friction. Interesting. How come we cannot detect this gravity. You cannot detect it in Cavendish experiment. That's simply the ether within the Earth, and when you put an obstruction in the ether drift, it's going to cause it's slightly, very slight, like you do in the Cavendish experiment. It's going to slightly cause an outside object with another one to actually seem to be attracting toward it. It has nothing to do with this fictitious gravity. I mean, I can go on and on. Gravitational waves are bullshit. I already exposed that. It's actually ether. It's just a long ass tube where they can they block out the air, make it a highly vacuumous tube, and make it really hot. And so they're knocking out a lot of the ether drift, so they can detect a long so-called gravitational wave. Really, it's just a long ether wave.
Earth's atmosphere is held to the Earth by gravity. This is evidenced by many things, but most notably by the fact that the higher you go, the weaker the atmospheric pressure is. Atmospheric pressure is just the weight of the air above pushing down on the air below.
Why is that? It's because there's
it's
because there's an ether drift within the Earth. It has to do with electromagnetivity as well. You're going to get less pressure towards the equator because there's a dielectric inertial plane at the equator that's splitting the octahedron down the middle like that, and that's why objects can weigh slightly less toward the equator. There's a bulge because of thermal expansion, because within that tropic zone region, 23.4 north to 23.4 south, the heat from the sun actually expanded out the shell, the outer rind of the Earth, of the concave Earth.
Just contained in a dome or firmament, as many flat earthers claim, rather than...
False dilemma. Well, let's talk about flat Earth. Easy pickings here. Yeah. Let's just decapitate that scarecrow. That skeleton has no effect on reality. Let's just keep on beating it up. Never talk about Lord Stephen Christ and the fact that you're living inside the concavity of my Earth and soon to be exterminated, I would think. Get the fuck out of here, you old fucking fart.
Than being held by gravity, then there would be no reason for air pressure to decrease with altitude. And that pressure causes friction against the surface of the Earth, and also air molecules have friction against each other.
Oh, air molecules have friction against each other, okay.
If you don't believe that, hold your arm out of the window of a fast-moving vehicle.
Oh,
the force you feel is the result of air friction.
Yeah, out the window, okay, yeah, you're right. You got the skin and you got the wind. It's making contact with the skin, the wind is. So yeah, I can see how the friction is actually working there, okay.
The laws of physics cause the atmosphere to rotate with the Earth.
Yeah, the laws of physics cause the... Well, you're a fucking idiot. You know why they couldn't detect frame dragging, but the so-called frame dragging of lens thirring and Einstein and that bullshit, you know, with those long-ass fucking ring laser gyros, you know, the 4-meter ones. You know why they couldn't detect it? Because it's not there. It's all theoretical in your fucking dumb mind. There is no frame dragging. There is no rotation of the Earth. It's simply the ether within the Earth. Dayton Miller, the man that Einstein tried to flush out, just like similarly how you try to do to me, the Lord, you know, not try to talk about me. Now, Einstein didn't want to talk about Dayton Miller because he found the ether drift. Oh, he wanted to say that there's a vast temperature difference, blah, blah, blah. Yep. No, he already accounted for that. It's documented. So you're a fucking religious heliotard idiot, vain idiot working for the fucking government to try to suppress the fact, the truth that I am God and you're living inside my Earth.
It would actually take some unknown force to counteract the friction to prevent the atmosphere from revolving with the Earth.
Oh, really?
So a plane flying east has to fly through about the same amount of air as a plane flying west.
No, I just told you it's not the same amount. Look at that. Okay? It's not the same amount of air, you moron. Keep going. Oh, wrong one. Where's the window? There it is.
Plus or minus wind currents, regardless of the Earth's rotation.
Regardless of the Earth, how about zero?
Flat earthers are ignoring, or ignorant of, is the law of conservation of momentum.
Conservation of
Objects in motion tend to stay in motion.
Yeah, okay, yeah, and even like for 8 billion years, the Earth is spinning, not only in motion spinning, it's keeping the same velocity throughout those years. It's never slowing down.
So a plane sitting on the ground is already moving with the Earth. It will not instantly lose that momentum when it takes off. It continues moving with the Earth. And must use thrust to add or to subtract from that movement.
Use thrust.
This is really simple to test.
Really?
Just toss up an object
while
you're in a constantly moving vehicle.
Yeah.
Does it slam into the back of the vehicle?
No.
It keeps moving with the vehicle and with you, and from your frame of reference comes straight back down. That is conservation of momentum.
Conservation of momentum. Interesting. Okay.
And the same goes for aircraft taking off.
Wait. You're making a apples and oranges non sequitur comparison between a boy inside a car, a moving car, and an airplane. Oh, you're saying the people in the airplane? Well, that's not what I'm trying to help you understand. Is that boy really, when you brought the skin making contact with the wind, you really should put the boy on top of the car. I can do that for you in Photoshop. I don't want to waste my time. But that's what you really should do. Put the boy on top of the car and see if the wind is actually, have them throw the ball up when the car's going 60 miles per hour. See where the ball goes, okay?
And the same goes for aircraft taking off.
No, that
they
doesn't.
keep their momentum moving with the Earth, and fly through the air.
No, that's
the
not
Earth.
true. I told you that. You're wrong. You're a liar.
Number 2. How can a plane land going north or south if the Earth is spinning sideways at 1,000
It's
miles per hour?
It's not.
The answer to this is the same as for the first question. The airplane, the air, and the Earth are all moving east together.
You're so full of shit. They're so completely fucking... Just the fact that they're so wide and vast and disparity of density. The Earth, rock, water, highly dense. The atmosphere... anemic in the density department, especially as you said, like he said, it's getting less dense as you go, less pressure as you go higher.
This poses no problem for landing north or south. A strong crosswind does make landing very difficult, but the Earth's rotation does not cause crosswind. Wind is generally caused by temperature gradients.
What a moron.
Hot air rises, so colder air must move in to fill the gap caused by the rising air, causing a vertical circulation pattern that we feel is wind.
Convection. Why is that happening? Why is it stopping like that? Why? Maybe I don't know, but maybe you can help your listeners understand that there's falling chunks of ice. They're really, really big. Some are up to 1,500 pounds, and we don't know where they're coming from. And maybe you can help them understand how we actually see these kind of herringbone or comb cloud formations way super, super up high. What are they called? I don't know. I forgot the name of the cloud. But, nacreous clouds. Way up there. I mean, and why we're getting this pattern to the clouds like that. It's called acoustic levitation. You know what acoustic levitation does when you actually, you can actually see mist and vapor within the air. It'll actually, section off into a herringbone comb effect if it's in an acoustic resonant environment. And the reason why we have that acoustic resonance is because we have an actual literal hard ceiling. Yeah, and there's a glass ceiling at 100 kilometers high, fat man. Did you know that?
Another flat earther question involves a hypothetical...
That's right, we get the convection going too, We have a ceiling.
Helicopter going straight up and waiting for the Earth to rotate beneath it, rather than the helicopter needing to fly west.
I want to
see a helicopter like this.
All right, that's enough. I didn't watch. I just watched the first 3 minutes, but enough of this bullshitter. All right, guys, we're rising, we're ascending, and I'm calling out the bullshit. I'm calling out the oppression and healing as well, like Q would talk about, or not talk. He would type about. The core is finally healing. It's happening right now. I'm healing. With the bad actors out of the way. Yeah, this is another bad actor I had to exterminate. Get the fuck out of my way, you old fucking dumbass. So there you go. The core is healing, and so LC Earth is rising. I know you guys are listening. I know you guys are getting it. And it won't be long. It will not be long. For the whole system just fucking goes upside down.